Good morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. It's Kaghoe coming at you with another video. So I figured we'd revisit one of the best videos that we had in Phase 1 and 2, and that was sort of fishing and just how much it kind of like falls off in the late game. But here, today, I got some great news. Is it has never been better here in Phase 4, whether it's due to no one actually doing it, or having multiple layers and some awesome items. It is at its peak, and you guys are going to make a ton of gold if you have the availability to do this stuff. But before we begin the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Everything you guys do helps my channel grow, helps me get discovered, and helps me help as many people as possible, which is the entire point of my channel. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So we are going to be here in Stranglethorn Vale. We went to Kaghoe base camp and we just crossed south over here onto the island. Now the setup we are going to be using is just a Nat Pagel's Extreme Angler FC 5000. If you do not have this, you can get a big iron fishing pole. There are a few options now that we are max level that you can use to fish, but plus 20, plus 25 is pretty great. If you have fishing skill of about 225 or higher, it's somewhere around 250 total fishing skill, is where you do not need a bobber here to fish in Southern STV to have 100% catch rate. You don't need bright bubbles or an aqua dynamic fish attractor. However, if you are new to fishing and you're sitting at the 150 mark, by all means go ahead and use these, and your fail rate will pretty much disappear. So that can be something that you might want to pursue. And so what we are going to be utilizing today is the water treads. Now these water treads are from Hydraxian Waterlords Honored, and you can go pick them up at the Quartermaster, which is all the way here in Ajara, right out here at this island in the Bay of Storms. They are not account bound, so you need to do this on the character that you are raiding with. However, you can have these on the entire time, and then you just use the buff on them, and it lasts for 10 minutes. And what is super overpowered about this and makes it fishing an incredible gold farm is the fact you can do this. So now you can mount and turbo on water, so you can go throughout the entire southern coast here fishing up all the fishes, and you can go up and do this entire loop and then just cut right through here and just go again. And it is so incredibly fast, and you can make a ton of gold doing so. So we are going to come right here. Our very first pool is a stone scale eel pool, so we're going to, you can even fish like this, like you can stand on the water and fish too if you really don't want to be bothered by mobs or anything like that. But anyway, I'm going to start the timer now, and I will show you where we get in 1 hour of fishing, and it'll be pretty awesome. So I'll see you guys then. Whoop. Alrighty guys, so after fishing the entire STV coast, utilizing our water treads and everything for about 58 minutes, we're at this point, so by the time I got back to Kaghoe, it would be the 1 hour mark, so we're just calling it here. We were able to fish up 27 oily blackmouths, 34 firefin snappers. I had 12 of these eels beforehand, so we only have 26 eels. And then the Rumsey Rum Black Label, I had 29 of that, so we only fished up 5 of that, and then we got 14 strangle kelp, as well as we got a ton of these mithril bound chests, almost 30 of them. So we are now going to open all of these and see what is inside for you guys. So we got silver, some consumes. We're just going to delete these because we don't have enough room. But we got a nice bolt of mageweave cloth, as well as a green and 1 rugged leather. So we're just going to, see if we can delete some of this stuff, make a little bit of room for us. That way we do not, have too much inventory problems, but it is, something that happens. So we got a green, rugged leather, and bolt of mageweave. Here we go. Now we are good. More mana pots, thick leather, rugged leather, and some plate greens. Always good to see. Another green, thick leather, a mana pot. So we are getting that big money right here with these. So we'll hopefully get there we go, more silver and rugged leather. Then we can get this mana pot. These mana pots sell for barely anything, so that's why I'm deleting them. A big pull here with some leather gloves, bolts of rune cloth, and rugged leather. Love to see that. Bolt of mage weave, thick leather, and some money. 2 superior healing potions, which aren't too good. Then here we got mana pots, thick leather, rugged leather, bolts of rune cloth, thick leather. We got some thick leather, rune cloth, thick leather, rugged leather, some money. Here we go. We got rugged leather, mage weave, rune cloth. That's a huge one. That's the best pull that we can get right there with those raw materials. More bolts of rune cloth, more rugged leather, thick leather, rugged leather. The best pull, I guess, would be all 4 in one, but that's very rare. We're gonna continue opening these. So that we got 2 mana pots, rugged, thick leather. More mana pots and some bolts of rune cloth. Here we go. We got 3 thick leather, 1 rugged leather, bolt of rune cloth, and a field plate of the eagle. All really good stuff here. Thick leather, rugged leather, bolt of rune cloth, more of the thick and the bolts, more thick leather, a pot, which really sucks, 4 thick leather, rune cloth, and some money. Then we got some silver and that. So in an hour of fishing, we got all of these bolts of rune cloth, a handful. We got 16 bolts of rune cloth, 26 thick leather, 22 rugged leather, and 4 or 5 greens, as well as some potions. So what we are going to do with all of these materials, utilizing to the max, is going to be a leatherworker, an alchemist, and a tailor. With the bolts of rune cloth, we are going to use those into wizard weave turbans or rune cloth shoulder pads, which is going to be right here to show you guys just how much we can sort of min-max these. Obviously, you might not have all of these, so do with it what you will, but wizard weave turban is the best one, or rune cloth shoulders if you do not have the recipes for that. If you really are struggling, you can also do rune cloth headbands. That is a decently cheap one as well, but it will give less mats than the other ones. So a few options with the rune cloth. Then we are going to go to leatherworking, where you are going to either make wicked leather headbands with the rugged leather. So right here, just 12 rugged leather, black dye, rune thread. They are 51, so they give you those eternal thresholds. And then you are going to be making these leggings with the thick leather as well. It is going to be these nightscape pants. This is the best thing to make with the thick leather. So, and then you can send it to an enchanter to DE them. They are that level 41 threshold as well. So just more stuff to DE. Then for the bulk of it, we are going to go to mage weave cloth. So the bolts of mage weave, you are going to be making the headbands, the black mage weave headbands with 3 bolts. So pretty cheap, but it is that 41 mark as well. So you can make those D them and get those nether essences as well. Then with alchemy, for the oily black mouse, you're going to combine it with your strangle kelp, and you are going to make free action potions with those, because those are heavily used in molten core by tanks. You need to bring like 20 of them if you are a tank. They use the oil, the kelp, and leaded vials. Then if you are with the fire fin snappers, you're going to turn it into fire oil, and then you are going to make greater firepower potions. The recipe is super cheap on the AH, and it's also really easy to farm. You've probably got it while you're doing your Blackrock Eruption dailies as well. And then with the stone scale eels, you are going to either make greater stone shield potions right here that give 2k. These are a big one to pop. Or you're going to make the superior defense potions that give 450 armor for an hour. So 2 options there. You can diversify or do whatever you want with those. But all in all, that is a big haul. I will definitely process all these materials for you guys, and I will pin the comment down for the breakdown just to show you all of that we got. It'll just take a bit, and I'm getting ready for my raid right now, so I will have to come back to you with that. But anyway, that is everything that you can do in process. That is a great haul for an hour of fishing. It is so good with the water treads and how fast you can go, but it's probably somewhere around the 100 gold mark after we process all this, and that is pretty good for an hour. So anyway, guys, I will see you later. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you have any questions, definitely drop it down below, and I'll do my best to answer. But until next time, I'll see you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. It truly means a lot to me. If you happen to find anyone that you know would also benefit from watching this video, please share it with them. It helps me out a ton and allows me to keep doing what I love every single day, and that is gaming and sort of helping people any way that I can. So finally, thank you so much, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Goodbye.